This is the MagneBoar Decklist. 4 Cleffa. It's just a consistency card. It's the best starter that's legal by far. Lets you shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 6, so you just get out of crappy starts. We have a 3-1-3 MagneZone Prime line. The line could be changed, I suppose, but having 3 MagneZones is just really good. Magnemites and Magnetons, they're the only legal ones, so they don't really matter. You just have to play those. MagneZone is just a sick card. It's the core attacker of the deck, I suppose. It draws you cards, it does sweet things. Remember Claydol? It's like that, but better. Okay, it's not better than Claydol, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 2-1-3 MagneBoar at the moment. You play 2 Promo Tepig because they're the best. They have 1 retreat, which is better than the stupid one that has 2 retreat. Burning as your first attack for colorless energy might as well be better than swinging for 10 with fire. 60 HP matches the other ones, so that's fine. 1 Pig Knight. This one's obviously the best, just gives you energy, acceleration. It doesn't really matter, but this one's clearly better than the other one. 2 of the ability MagneBoar. They're what fuels the deck, and you can't really run less than that. I guess you can attack with them if you really need to, but the ability is what they're used for. 1 of the attack MagneBoar, just because it gives you an alternative to RDL or MagneZone. 150 for 4, and discarding all fire is essentially the same as RDL with less risk. 1 Reshiram, just for certain matchups and in case you need to attack super fast. Some people run more. We like just the 1. 2 RDL. It's, I guess depending on the matchup, it's your main attacker if you're not going to use MagneZone, and it's just 6/6. 150 for 4 that you can get off on 1 turn using Inferno Fandango is just ridiculous. It is kind of risky if they can knock it out. They take 2 prizes. You also get to take 2 prizes, so it kind of evens out. But you have, if you're ever in a position where they can knock out Rayquaza, Deoxys, you just use the attack MagneBoar. That's all the Pokemon. Moving into trainers, we have 4 Collector. Nets you 3 basics, and it's just good. Definitely want to run 4. 3 Judge. Provides disruption. Makes you and your opponent both shuffle your hand and draw 4 cards. And then, so you put your opponent at disadvantage, and then you magnetic draw, so you're back up to 6. So basically you lose nothing, and you get rid of bad hands. 2 Professor Elm's training method. Just to search out evolutions, you have Pig Knights, MagneBoars, Magnemites, or Magnetons, MagneZones. You just have a lot of evolutions, and it's a little bit more consistent than the next card, Pokemon Communication. Play 3. You could play 4. Doesn't really matter. I guess 4 is maybe more consistent if you have the room, but lets you swap Pokemon in your hand for 1 in your deck, and just is the best Pokemon search card in the format. 3 Junk Arm. Lets you recover any trainer card, which you have a lot of. Is just really sick. Lets you get rid of cards you don't necessarily need to feel magnetic draws more. Lets you get rid of Pokemon versus Gengar decks, etc. 4 Rare Candy. You have 2 Stage 2s, so you just need a set of them. Not much more to be said. 2 Energy Retrieval, because you're constantly discarding energy. If you're not lost owning it, Reshiram discards, RDL discards, you just need to get it. You just need energy back. You could run 3, but we have Junk Arms for that. 2 Switch. You have a lot of stupid high retreat costs, and it's just important to be able to switch when you need to. Switch to a Cleffa or switch out of a Cleffa if it's asleep. 3 Lightning Energy. Fuels MagneZone attacks, fuels RDL's attack. We think 3 is the right number. You could have more, I suppose, but I wouldn't go lower than 3. And then 10 Fire Energy. You need shit tons of fire energy. in the deck generally. Every attacker essentially takes fire, and you can Fandango them to rescue energy with no other recovery cards. With only one real recovery card in the format in Flower Shop Girl, which is a subpar card, Rescue Energy is just too sick, especially considering that both RDL and Magnezone have colorless energy in their attack costs. So that's the list. We're going to have a matchup coming up that we'll link to in the annotations. Rate, comment, subscribe.